I wanted to take an opportunity today to present a brief case study based on my work with an insurance firm that was trying to take a few of those assets that were on-prem, storage, compute network, and take it towards the cloud, strategic decisions based on some of that data that you capture, right? No one wakes up in the morning and says, oh, you know what? I'm going to go and buy insurance. It's not like a Nike Air Jordans or a Prada bag. It's a non-sexy product. It's something that people just have to. So the key here is digital as well as physical branch, human touch is important. So brokers and agents play a very important role of cost and certain things in insurance in general. And how do you create value in an insurance company? If you look at where the new companies are coming in, and InsurTech, as we know, is kind of getting in, they're using certain dimensions to create different business models. Your future state architecture typically will have what is called core platforms, which is more like how do you do rating, how do you do servicing, etc. We started with the why, the what, and the how, understanding, building the business case, doing the application assessment. Are you able to really contain costs and do some reductions? Can you plan this investment to understand how the finance would work? And then eventually, what would the ROI be in a year, 2 years, or 3 years? You define what is called addressable application spend. So all the IT budget that you have, there's certain things that will be always on infrastructure, on telecom, and things like that. But you want to kind of see which pieces, if you're going to take to the cloud, have the potential for savings. And then the cloud economics is typically a little more complex than anything else because there's a lot of pieces that come together, and we just categorize this as addressable spends, determination, which we just did. And then we said on the target state, what is it that we will be able to save? In this example, we were able to at least show 18 to 20% year over year savings based on just different buckets that we were able to see. We're working with a technology department. Very quickly, the business gets involved. And I would tell you that on this, for example, the compute details, yes, you are looking at, different data sources like CMDB or MAP, as well as, sometimes, because in this case, it was Microsoft Azure, you can do Azure Migrate, but a lot of that planning and reconciliation has to come with understanding different sources. We had the CFO come in and ask us, when we were looking at data storage and OS storage, there's different ways of pricing premium and standard storage, right? At the level of a finance head, he had the inkling and the knowledge to say, well, how much of that split is there? How much does it cost? Why would you have growth rates in each one of them so differently? Justify me and show me the data.